Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Kodash. Double honor to the apostles, elders of great millstone, who do well and teach well. Shalom to all the sons of Hakim that's pushing His truth and holding faith across the four corners of the earth. Shalom, shalom. Why shalom to the feast and sisters, Akwaf, Plot, that's listening, learning, being obedient to their husband at home, listening and learning in silence, as well as shalom to the 1/3 scattered abroad. I say shalom. Come back at you with another lesson. Yahweh Atazah, this lesson, edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And I wanted to do a video. Gotta pick up more back up my videos, pick more back up with my videos, things of that nature, because it's a lot of things happening. As Apostle Todd said, hey, if you can do a video a day, do it. Do how many much videos the Lord put on your spirit, But just really wanted to get a video on these clips, man, because like the brothers say, elders say, from these clips, I think they were one of the bishops, from these little Instagram clips and shit, you can get a lot of edification on it, You can do many and many of videos, man, on these little clips because it's edifying, You're funneling through the scriptures, and I'm gonna make this fairly short. I just pray and hope that it be edifying.
Football is a ploy to keep the elite in power.
Can you substantiate that?
If you go back to the Roman Empire, thousands of years ago, and you look at their papers and their writings, the emperors and the politicians and senators, they specifically said that if we don't keep the gladiator games going, the people will have time to rise together and they'll threaten us. You look back at the pandemic, right? There were mass riots because Black Lives Matter. It was a just cause. Sports wasn't around. As soon as those riots started happening, Trump called every major leader of sports into the office. And the week after that, sports started coming back on. And then those riots died down. If you take sports and entertainment away, people have time to think about stuff. And they're like, oh man, this stuff is not good.
I never thought about it like that. That's kind of crazy.
It's a ploy.
Yeah, and that's how the elites do it, man. That's how they do it. Let me get this. What is it? Jeremiah 4. No, not this one. I think that's Hosea 4. Yeah, Hosea 4 and 6 says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, and also forget thy children. So like I will also forget thy children. That's right. 2/3 of our people, they have what? They have lack of knowledge. And majority of our people, they don't see that shit, man. They don't see that shit. They don't see the games, that Esau played. Just like how he was saying, going back and all the way into Roman society, to get those Romans to settle down, they had to what? They had to get the bread and circus. It was a quote from somebody in Rome. I was talking about bread and circus, like give people bread and circus or whatever. But they had to give them bread and circus. They had to give them the theater, the gladiator, the what's it called? What's the building actually called? I forgot what stadium, and shit like that. To what? To make the people be settled. to make the people be dumbed down to not see what's going on. You know, and that's the same shit you got happening today, man, in Rome 2.0, where you have these draconian laws being passed. You have literally World War III on the brink. Let me see if I got something dealing with. I don't think I do. But basically, you even had something, you know, dealing with China and Taiwan, man, that's brewing up. You know, so things are about to be heightened right about now, man. This ain't a time to be fully locked in and loaded on some fucking, you know, basketball playoffs, man. It's the time to be fully, you know, locked and loaded. You know, and it's true. First and foremost, talking to myself. You know, because not only do you have the bread and circus, do you have your football starting to rise up. You got the NCAA, you know, games or whatever. More bigger than that, you know, you got the football and football itself and the basketball playoffs, and see how they do it year round, man. And another thing, just like how he said, you know, they were risen up. Let me get this in Micah 2. Because Jake think it's all good just because Esau has stopped physically beating him. Just because Esau has stopped putting, you know, physical chains on us and putting shots of treating us, well, he still do, but like shots of slavery, cattle slavery, you know. Jake think it's all good. You know, and I'm gonna get that scripture too. Micah 2:10 says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword of destruction." That's right, man. Just like how the Jake had said. You know, he had said when the event happened to us or whatever, everybody would stand up. You know, even in the Northern Kingdom, man, they'll stand up. You know, two sticks being joined together. Everybody will stand up, you know. But then, what? They'll give you the bread and circus. They'll give you the football. He said, you know, he made the, met a meeting. Well, Trump made a meeting with those executives to, you know, do the football shit again, man. I remember that shit, man. You know? Goddamn, too many frogs, man. This shit make the nigga itch. But, shit, you gonna see them in the wilderness. That's for sure. Pilgrim from the earth. But, back to the point. You know, they would give you the bread and circus. You'll rise up. You know, Judah will rise up. But then what? It'll go back down because Esau, he plays with your mind, you know. He knows your mind, man. You know, that's what this devil has done. You know, what makes you tick? You know, what makes you happy? You know, what makes you sad? And he know when he put your favorite sports team on the camera, oh yeah, you all good, man. You fully locked, loaded. You know, on that TV screen, on that playoffs. But this is the time to arise, man. Because look at this devil, man. Let me see it.
Developing through technology an ability for consumers to measure their own technology. Through technology an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? Where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So, individual carbon footprint tracker. Stay tuned. We don't have it operational yet, but this is something that we're working on. Through technology an ability for consumers to measure their own carbon footprint. What does that mean? Where are they traveling? How are they traveling? What are they eating? What are they consuming on the platform? So individual carbon footprint
Yeah, all
tracker.
under the guise of, the climate, change or whatever, man. Gotta word it different because of YouTube. But all under the guidelines of that, we gotta reduce our carbon footprint. It's too much CO2 in the air, you know. Shit, even gotta cut down the trees which absorb it or whatever, man. So this double, and that was from what? That was from the World Economic Forum, the WEF. Which really, those are the part of the higher ups, man. But they want to what? They want to put that charagma inside you. What's that? Look at this. It says much Neuralink new brain was likely to malfunction in first human patient. Yep, and I had read something about it. It was like they knew that like at a time some of the cords would be detached or something like that shit. But all they really doing, man, they trying to improve it. That's all they doing. That's all they doing is improving it continually. So when they do come out with it, it will be fucking make you you don't have to have no computer. You are the computer. You don't, the car that you do have, you don't have to have no electronics because you are the electronic. Just some demonic ass shit, man. That's what Esau is doing. He's coming with this demonic technology to literally put inside you. Let me see this one. I don't think I saved it, but it was a video where they're saying you'll be able to communicate with dogs now. I remember, I think that was about a year ago. It was a little while ago. It was like about I don't know if it was the WEF saying it. It was somebody saying it basically. That it might have been Yavari, whatever that nigga name is. Him saying you'll be able to, communicate with the dead, man. So this is what they're coming down the pipeline, man. They're coming with distractions while coming with these, laws and legislations to literally delete you off this planet Earth, man. Literally to track wherever you're going, to see what are you eating, to see what are you watching. Hey, if he watching this and if he go to Home Depot to get how to grow these type of seeds and food for his own, lock him up. Then you got this. It says rare sixth planet judgment will occur on June 3rd. So you have what? You have different, wait till the parents on. But you got different, signs in the heaven. Let me get that. That Matthew 24. Let me actually go right here. Matthew 24, verse. Where can I start at? I don't think I'm in the right. Let me see. Signs. Alright, bet. That's all good. This is Genesis chapter 1. In verse 14, it says, and the Elohim, which The word, when you go into the Hebrew, the word God is Elohim, plural sense. It's the powers, the angels. You know, the Lord, Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, gave the blueprint towards, Yahweh Shai, the angels, the elect, to, to make the world, man, to form it, to form the sun, the moon, things of that nature, stars. It says, and Elohim said, let there be lights in the firmament of heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years, and let them be for light, and let them be for light in the firmament of heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. That's right. So you got all these planets alignment, you got all these things, in the heavens that's showing you what it's the end. We done had a whole lot of things happening in the Shemayim. I think it's Shemayim, Slaki if I may be wrong. But in the heavens, man, with all these different blood moons, with all these eclipses, with all these planet alignments, with all these what was that? I think that was I forgot what happened. I think it was like the day after, or it might have been on the day of the eclipse. But you have all these things happening in heaven. Why? Because it's the end. It's the end. But let me end it right here. That's second. I think that's the second Ezra's 9. But for all these Second Ezra 16, verse 19 says, behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. They sent for you to amend your way, to change, to do better, to look at the things, that's coming to, change your way, but what? These people, they want to commit more wickedness. They want to be distracted in this world 10 times more than what they are now. With all the partying going on, with all the, sexual perverseness. I just seen on Instagram, man, like a 5 seconds of this, like a minute and 21 clip talking about, I had sex with my son and I enjoyed it. Like, what type of fucking immoral ass? I think it was Eve too, man. Let me see, man. I think I saved it. I didn't. I don't even want to search for it. Yeah, talking about I had sex with my son and I enjoyed it. That's what the apostles say, man. Stay away from this damn black woman, man. Stay away from Eve, man. She's no good. She's a rotten fucking fruit, which mostly of our women is, from the top to the bottom, from Judah, to the northern, to the southern and to the northern kingdom. But what? Mostly, shit, if not all, man. Well, you do have some. You have some decent, brothers. Have some decent women out there. As far as some, and I mean some, very few of the ones that know this truth, that actually try to, be Proverbs 31 and, things of that nature. But a lot of them, man, are just demonic ass demons, man. you know? And that's the spirit that majority of our people are rocking off on. You know, it's getting, man, it's getting worse and worse every day down here, you know, in Babylon. And downhill, meaning, Baton Rouge, you know, Louisiana. You know, I know other brothers can attest, you know, from their states. You know, especially down here, you know, all you have is what? Well, from these niggas' perspective, you know, you gotta be a killer, killer, or, you know, a drug dealer, or a so-called gangster or whatever, man. You know, these fucking, you know, Mount Salak, my generation, you know, around my age, you know, they're what? You know, if you not doing that type of activity, you lame as a bitch. You know, you lame as a bitch. You ain't gonna get, you know, no hoes. And the hoes that you do get from being there is a fucking trash, man. You know, disgusting. Coochie. Wide as a motherfucker, you hear me? You know? But if you're not doing that type of activity, then you a lame ass nigga. You know? So Jake don't want to amend his ways, man. Jake don't want to change. And that's why the Lord says in verse 20, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Yeah, they ain't gonna be mindful of it, man. So as the scriptures say, behold, I come as a thief in the night. You know, that's why Yahweh said, watch and pray. You know, first and foremost, talking to myself, watch and pray. Especially that prayer, man. That prayer helps a lot. Because we literally, Esau is doing the same thing, just on the left-hand side. He's praying upon us, man. To Satan. You know, send this demon to him. You know. Because he knows us, man. He got to. He knows us and we know him. No, we gotta know your enemy. You gotta know your enemy, Jake. You gotta know your enemy. You know? So he's setting up all these things on the left-hand side, you know, to make us go off and fall off, man. So that prayer, hey, is beautiful, man. You know, especially doing it consistent. The Lord loves that. Lord loves consistent. I gotta, you know, do better on that, you know, being consistent with that prayer, man, because that's a gem, you know. That's a door that has been opened to us by who? By Yahweh Shai, man. You know, to who? To the Heavenly Father. You know, so we definitely got to utilize that. First and foremost, talking to myself. It says, for many of them, verse 21, it's like, behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Hey, that's the same, basically. Same thing dude was saying, man. You would have an event where Jake get, you know, need on or whatever. Which, you know, that you can go down the wormhole with that shit with George Floyd and all type of shit. But still, you know, Jake get need on. But you had I think his name Trayvon Martin. You know, you got fucking a mist of many names that don't even get reported, man. But you had a hangers in Atlanta or some shit, or a little girl talking about they still doing that shit. So you got all this shit. Then Jacob rise up. Then what? Jacob get dumbed back down, man. Jacob come together for some time. Oh, let's revolutionize. No, which, you know, we're not doing it in the sense that all that reparations, that, you know, money reparations. We doing it in, you know, for the kingdom, you know, coming together. Which only elect are going to come together for this cause, man. Because it was predestined. You know, but Jacob rise up. Then his ass get right dumb right back down, man. And that's what's happening now. Jacob rise up for a time, and then, the next day, he over with, man. Esau put a new trend out on TikTok, and it's over with, man. I'm gonna wear my shorts like this today. All this faggot ass shit with this fashion, all types of just, and it's just world fucked up, man. Esau and fucked you niggas' heads up, man, with everything. With the fashion, the food, you acting like a goddamn female all the time. But that's besides the point. But they should think themselves to be in good case. Think people, majority of people thinking everything good, especially 2/3, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Them Edomites, they getting ready, man. I see these good old Southern boys, which a lot of them, they could be Jake, especially down here in the deep South. These little good old country boys talking about, you come right here on these back roads with them blue hats. We gonna blow you down. Straight up. Yeah, man. But majority of the people, man, they don't see that. They don't see, and visualize blue hats, these trooper men of the UN kicking down their door at 3 o'clock in the morning, and bringing them out their house, man. Taking their little girls, doing all, these are the times that we coming into, man. Heightened peril times, which is short for perilous. Heightened demonic times, man. It ain't the time to be, first and foremost, talking to myself, complacent. It ain't the time to be worrying about a fucking woman. And what's her thoughts towards me, man? Hey, man, if she don't have her heart and mind, which is intertwinable, set on you, because it's supposed to be what? Hey, salvation is through the husband, man. If she don't have her heart and mind set upon you 100%, hey, man, fuck that bitch, man. For real. And if whoever it applies to, it applies to. If it don't, it don't. Leave her alone, man. Kick her to the curb, as the apostles say, man. If she right there by the door and she want to leave, hey, go ahead, man. I said, don't let the door hit you with a good little split or something like that. It's like it might get in her. I know Apostle Tar be saying it. Leave her the fuck alone, man. Especially these black women, man. These nigga women. Don't even, as apostles, give us advice, man. Because they done dealt with it. They have what? They have experience. They ain't be dealing with all these fucking Eve, man. Because they're nothing, especially on a fucking so-called valuable level. Would you consider her your rib? Shit like that. Because she's gonna turn, mostly. Because if they not rooted within you, that shit is gonna fall, man. Because then she'll be like, I'm hungry. Like Apostle Tar said when he was doing that video about IOIC. I'm starving. Yes, I got that chip. And we ain't no here, but we black. But that's what these people, they think themselves in good case, man. But the case that they're in, ain't nothing good, man. Ain't nothing good about the case. The times that we coming into, man, the hour, going into that word, man, which means the season, the time, the particular time of what? Of great. There were a great tribulation, as it says in, I think it's Matthew 24. Times that we coming into, man, you seeing a woman ain't gonna be a woman ain't gonna be showing that ass in those days, man. She gonna be covered up in those days, man. You won't have to see on TikTok all these fucking women, or Instagram, daughters of Zion. Basically, you wearing nothing, man. Nah, you won't have to see that in that day, man. And these days that we coming into, man, they're gonna be clothed. What, to the head of the root, to the foot, clothed to the foot, down to the foot. As it says in Revelation, description of Yahweh's garment. They're gonna be clothed to the foot. Ain't showing a morsel of skin, man. That's what it say. One jot or one tittle ain't showing nothing. But these are the times that we coming to, man. But what? These people still think themselves to be in good case. They still consider themselves, hey, man, hey, honey, let's plan this trip. Let's plan this trip for Christmas, girl. For our anniversary, we can go to Turks and, Caicos, whatever the fuck you say that shit. Let's have a good time. Yeah, for this summer, we gonna take the kids to a cruise. Man, you don't know if you might, man, get stuck. Lord might get your ass stuck on that cruise, man. These are the times, man. Nothing gonna be funny, man. In the days that we coming into, man, for real. The Lord had already put it upon our spirits, to be more serious, man. To be more serious and to what? To fight. Because that's what we got to. Brothers is going through hell, man. We going through hell. But it's all good, though, because we going to what? We're going to obtain the victory in the end. It says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. Hey, as the scripture saying in Lamentations 4, it's rather to be killed by the sword than let me get it. Famine, man. Lamentations chapter 4. Yep, in verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with the hunger. It says, for these pine away and stricken through for want of the fruits of the field. Listen up, you women. The hands of the pitiful women have sought their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. Hey, man, those are the times that we're coming into, man. Soughting children, boiling your children, in the backyard. Ain't no slab of ribs on that grill no more, man. It ain't no pork chops on that grill. There ain't no neck bones on that grill no more, man. Ain't no crawfish boiling in the back no more, man. It's your own children that you forcing in a fucking pot, man. And fuck the pot. Man, eating them just raw gutter off the rip. For real, man. These are the times. These are the times, man. These are the times, man. Heightened everything. Brothers was going through it, going into it. So like this live stream, yesterday down in Baton Rouge camp, Great Millstone, Baton Rouge. The elder, Yaakov and Uriah and Kanaya was going into it, or how to basically everything is heightened. The volume is maxed. The sliders. How you put on a can of sliders to 100, shoot it from the fucking other side of the goal. That bitch, all net, no change. Man, nothing but despicable times. That movie Despicable. He was a menace. That's what your fucking neighbor gonna be like, a despicable, like Gru. I think his name Gru or some shit like that. You know? Kicking down your door, man. That nigga ain't the same person you said, hi Bob, from yesterday. Nah, man. Bob done turned into a full-blown killer, man. Off that Nola. You know? Bob done turned into a full-blown killer. And you know Jake right there behind him. You know? These are the times, man. Nothing. Hey, man, that all that fun shit, especially all that gangster shit, man. All that gangster shit, all that, yo, you a lame ass nigga. Yeah, snitches get stitches and this and that. Man, the Lord have a hit off for you niggas, man. The Lord has a controversy for you niggas, man. All you drug dealing ass, weed smoking ass, murdering ass Jake, man. You know, like the elder said to me, man, you can't have that. You can't build a kingdom with those type of niggas, man. They always reiterate how you hate those niggas. And that's what we got to do, man. Because we'll have righteousness with unrighteousness. And light with darkness. It don't mix, man. Oil and water. The shit don't mix. It don't go together. You niggas that want to be laid up, guns and living by the sword, shooting all day, man. The Lord is gonna kill you niggas, man. You know? Y'all gonna have all the bullets, all the guns. You ain't gonna have no jail time, man. Straight GTA, Grand Theft Auto. Y'all gonna have all the time, man, to do that in that day. And we gonna see how y'all gonna look, man. Fuck, man. Going back into it, it's a second, there's a 16 I'll end it off. It says, and the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down. It's over with. It's over with, man. Ain't no burial. Ain't no, hey, go put some clothes on. Your auntie died, you know. We gotta go to a little funeral. Nah, that shit dead, man. That shit over with. You know? That shit dead. You gonna be seeing your you know, which really is your relatives, cause fuck our biological, you know, relatives or whatever, man. They ain't our family at the end of the day. They might be, you know, blood related or whatever, man. But our family, man, is these brothers in this truth. Our sisters is these brothers in this truth. Our mother is this brother, our apostles and elders, the brothers in the truth. You know, as Yahweh Shai said it, man. These are my brothers, you know, in the temple, preaching, listening, learning, things of that nature, man. You know, like I was saying, you see a relative laying on the ground. You gotta pass them over, man. Pass them up. We ain't, you know, it ain't the time, man. Is it? You know, but with these 2/3, they see that it's over with for them. It's over with for them, man. Nothing but stench in the city, man. There ain't gonna be no sweet smell. Nothing but fucking. That's the spirit. I'm passing the flowers, man. You know, certain flowers give off a nice ass aroma. I'm a flower guy, so shit like that. But it ain't gonna be like that no more, man. Shit is gonna be. It's gonna be fucking diabolical. It's gonna be a diabolical smell, man. I'm talking about shit left in the little toilet bowl for fucking 10 days, man. That's a complete number. You know? So the times to be distracted, you know, with all types of fucking you know, let's go out and all that shit, you know, ain't been no righteous brothers go out, you know, things of that nature. We ultimately protected. We not finna be all in this world, man. We use it, but we're not abusers. in this world, man. Fuck is that noise, man? Fucking save, man. You know? We users, but we not abusers, man. We know we gotta be tempered. We gotta be, you know, grateful, satisfied with the, you know, leisure time, you know, and with the time we do get, shit, it's best to, hey, go meet up with a brother, man. As the elder Yaquab and Uriah was saying in their video, man. You know, brothers down here in GMS Baton Rouge and GMS Yaquab. They was talking of a live. I think that was the live of he care for his elect. Like if I may be wrong, but you know, go meet up with a brother, man. Things like that. You know, you might have your little, you know, dibble dabble. You know, you gotta have your little R&R or whatever, man. You know, we men. Lord put it on our spirit, man. Be fruitful and multiply. You know, some brothers, you know, go without it for a time. It's beautiful. You know, brothers have different offices and things of that nature, different orders. You know, I was going into that yesterday. You know, doggone what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, Khan. But what? Yep, cast out is done. You know, times that we coming into that yep, Khan the water. Being distracted by this worldly ass shit, man. That shit over with, man. You know, what is it now? It's about Drake, Kendrick. I guess it's still about that. I don't know. You know, you scroll through TikTok, it's that division of the northern and the southern kingdom, and the man and women. Man, Esau's a devil, man. It's like, god damn, this man's a devil. It's nothing but us being separated. Nothing but a bunch of bullshit ass topics and ideals, man. But hey, that shit gonna come tonight in the times that we coming into. I know that's for sure. You ain't gonna be worrying about what Susie Mary said on her TikTok and why everybody's sharing it or whatever. You're gonna be worrying about, man, should I eat my kid tonight, you know? Whew, real life. Should I eat my kid tonight? You know? Hey, man, these are the times that we come into, man. But with that, I pray and hope this lesson was edifying to the spirit. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Harakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles, elders, of Great Millstone, who do woo well and who do teach well. Shalom to all the Sensor Akim. The Sensor Akim, you know, that's pushing his truth, holding faith across the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Or shalom to the few sincere akwaf. That's listening, learning, being obedient to the husband at home, listening and learning, being obedient and silent to their husband at home, as well as shalom to the 1/3 scattered abroad. I say shalom, shalom.